Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have up to meet it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Back to the keeper and try something new. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended...
Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Barcelona got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's Bergstaller. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Repelled by the keeper. And here's Bergstaller. He's a clever pass. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Schalke have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. Dembele is onto it and can take it up. Vidal. Real chance! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Barcelona take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Stasic. And here's Bergstaller. Schalke are 3 down and sinking. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Bergstaller. Good ball. Crowd calling for him to shoot. And it's played forward. Vidal. And here's Bergstaller.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I have noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Plays it out to the flank. And that's a throw-in. Gets past his man.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Burgstaller. Chance to shoot. Titi goes looking. Griezmann. Dembele. He's away! Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Burgstaller. Jordi Alba drives it forward. Oh, good interception. Forward it goes. Beautifully done. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Out for a throw. To the final 5 minutes of the first half. Vidal. He's got options out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Messi, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann brings the ball forward. Going through. Drill. Hits one! It's there! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopia. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Schalke would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
The start of another 45 minutes.
Schalke can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue...
Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And here's Burgstaller. Burgstaller, and the finish! And that really is so impressive.
Burgstaller showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Schalke have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Gets on the end of it. Turns and goes back. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Vidal needed to come up with a better ball. Oh. It's Luis Suarez! Back of the net! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just hits one!
Keeper's not concerned by that.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Now it's Messi. He's got away. Oh, it's Dembele.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Longley gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
He's tried one! And it's hoisted clear. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Matija Nastasic gets in to thwart him. Griezmann. Messi. And here's Roberto. And it's been taken straight back. Caligiuri. In with the challenge. And it's Griezmann. Caligiuri. Nicely measured pass. Shoots! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Bergstaller. Caligiuri. Cut out in the nick of time. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Caligiuri. And here's Bergstaller. That intervention was very necessary. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Ball is over the line. Well played, he saw that coming. Caligiuri. And it's Bergstaller. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Schalke have a free kick. So what can they conjure from this one? Looking here to cut their deficit. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen! That is a class save, he had to be at his best. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Griezmann. Well positioned to make that interception. Caligiuri. And that's it. Schalke had no answer. Second best in every department and correspondingly well beaten. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Schalke, obviously hoping to frustrate and absorb whatever would come their way, but once breached that first time, their game plan was up.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. We have already started here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can
shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball. And he's there to clear it. Has a hit! That's caused a worry or two.
a more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
He's left his man. Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. We have already started here. Going through. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's Luis Suarez. There's the through ball. Oh, some tackle that. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And Messi!
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I've noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Receives it from behind. Luis Suarez! Oh, didn't catch it right. Pinged one through here. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Vidal did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Forward it goes. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Hoists it forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's a waste. And it's got through. Beautifully executed. Oh, smart save. And it's played forward. Gets away from his opponents. Can he find a finish now? Real chance! And another time! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was, absolutely top-notch.
And Messi! Tries to get it forward quickly. Brought forward. What does he try from here? He's found his man. That's a promising ball. Hits one! Roberto drives it forward. Suarez goes up and over. It's got through to him. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
They've played it short. Pumps it into the area.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
And that's a throw. Luis Suarez. Chance to break. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Jordi Alba. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Defence has got rid of that. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close sport half of football. It still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
That gets things going for the second half.
Slavia Prague don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
And it's played forward. Promising cross. Piqué battles to win it back. And it's Dembele. Dembele looks to dink one in. Dembele needed to come up with a better ball.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Chooses to go back. The message is clear, none shall pass.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Has a hit! That comes as a mighty relief. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Griezmann. Hoists it forward. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Big chance! It's broken loose.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for.
There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. Forward it goes. PK tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, he's in! He's had a go! It's come back out! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Suarez did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Barcelona making another change here.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Just brushed off the ball there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job. And
oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Routine catch.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Dembele. Oh, good take and shot a goal! They've done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Things starting to look very comfortable. Looking to get within range. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Slavia Prague looking here to cut their deficit. And he's going to Rex. That was trapped. Well, he is clutching the same part of his leg as last time, but evidently in more pain.
Well, it looks very much like a muscle problem.
So he is to play no further part. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Crunching tackle. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's Dembele. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Luis Suarez. Offside that time. Away from immediate danger. And that is that. No joy for the...